Eddie and I are from New York. I met him when I was 14 years old. He was in my French class, and I had a crush on him. He graduated and went to community college, and I met up with him after I graduated from high school, and that's when we started our relationship. We eventually moved to Miami, and he became a teacher in Hialeah and taught there for 30 years. You know, Eddie was always, the term would be eccentric kind of a person, very bright, engaged, motivated, exercised, took care of himself. So nothing really occurred to me until he approached me one day and he said he didn't think he could go back to work. He didn't think he could function. And I was really perplexed because I really didn't see it coming at all. Because in every other way, he was very, very functional. You know, we got him to a psychiatrist, and he was diagnosed with OCD and depression. He was put on Lexapro. After the Lexapro and the therapy, he became much more relaxed. He went back to school, he got his PhD, continued to be very involved with church, with family, and really we had probably the best years of our marriage after that. In the summer of 2018, he said to me, I don't want to take this medication anymore. I'm better. I don't need it. As a nurse practitioner, I disagreed. But ultimately, you can't take people's choices. At that point, our lives were so busy. His parents were getting sick. My son was getting married, and the wedding was held on July 21st of 2018. And that was the last time I remember him being happy. You know, he still had medication, and I told him, you need to start taking it. And then he went to see the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist agreed and told him to come back in 6 weeks, which I thought was too long. But because of the prior experience that we had with the depression, I just thought it was a matter of time before the medications would kick in and he would be back to his normal self. You know, every day I was looking for an improvement, but it never happened. The day that he took his life, I remember sitting on my sofa and really contemplating taking him in because he really just didn't seem like he was connected with reality anymore. And I just felt like I couldn't do that to him. Right from the beginning, I started making a lot of phone calls to different psychologists, to different people in the medical community that I knew, and I was not able to get him an appointment until October. The sense of urgency was just not there. And then the other aspect was that my husband was a very proud man. He did not want people to know what was going on. When he was first diagnosed with depression and OCD, nobody knew. And then when he got sick again, it was the same thing. So a stigma was a big part of that. And in the aftermath, I thought, you know, if he had had heart disease or cancer, then there would have been no stigma. And I would have gotten him to a hospital and he would have gotten treated. As I've educated myself about mental illness, it seems to me that it's a combination of factors and that a lot of it is organic in nature. And I think we need to start recognizing that and treating it as we treat any other disease. If people need help, I would want them to reach out and get it and not be afraid of stigma. From the fact that I have health, I have a family, I absolutely do have hope for my future. I think hope is necessary for living. You may never get over this. But I still wake up every day feeling that it's going to be a good day.